See, the thing about Wings, these guys are not going to feel sorry for you. On top of that, there's two chances that Wings had. First, it was the gastric bypass, and it was the boxing match, and nothing has changed. Eating should be to sustain, not to gorge and overeat, and then come on stream and cry about it after they paid for your lap band surgery. I guess he just loves soda, snacks, and dinners. All right, so somebody wanted me to check out this video with Wings. It's called Almost 700 Pounds. I remember I did an interview with Wings, like, what year was that? 2022? 1? Something like that. I can't remember. I was like trying to, give him a little bit of advice how to use his weight and use his fatness to his advantage. Start doing food reviews. If I'm going to be fat, I might as well market myself off of it. Why not? So I guess this video is showing what he's been up to recently. I know he had a fight with Boogie about, what was that, a couple of years ago or something like that. That's where I thought he was going to reinvent himself and like everything was going to change. And not sure what happened. So let's see what happens here.
Heavier. My health has done nothing but go downhill. I barely could take care of myself right now. I'm sure people make fun of me and put me on live stream fails and everything else. Still makes you feel bad. Nobody wants to be made fun of.
Damn, they got a whole intro? Damn, a whole Breaking Bad intro. What is so bad about Wings that people just bother him? Like, is it just because he's fat? Like, why tease a guy just because he's big every fucking day? Like, what is the point? You said there's lore? What kind?
Say my name.
Breaking Banquet.
You're goddamn right.
Well, me, it's because I'm good looking. And everybody that makes videos about me are ugly. There's a difference. But me, it's like, as far as Wings goes, I don't really understand what the obsession is when it comes to him. Me, I get it. I'm good looking. Men are obsessed with me. People are zesty. Men are hyper focused on me, so on and so forth. The Wings shit, I don't get. He scammed his audience for surgery fat removal money, and now look, so it's valid. Oh, wait a minute. So his audience donated money for him to get gastric bypass surgery, and he just gained the weight back? Well. I guess that is a pretty valid reason. If you had an audience that cared about your health that much, where they sent you enough money where you can get gastric bypass surgery or lap band or whatever it's called, and you still ballooned the weight back and still didn't build a better cognitive, I guess they would be mad about it. Damn. How much was the surgery? Does anybody know? 20 grand on the surgery. Wow. He lied. He never got the surgery, but kept the money. Is that real, or there's no footage of him actually getting the surgery? Honestly, him getting the surgery is worse than him keeping the money. So the fact that he got the surgery is way worse than keeping the money.
This is my original chair, and I bought this as my backup. Can't see it on. I bought this one as my new chair, right? But the issue with this one is like in this seating position right here, it gives me no support whatsoever. And like I got this big bulbous gut here, right? So like I have to keep my legs spread because I have a big gut. So like...
Then why not just lose the weight? Like, is the fat for sympathy? Why not just fucking lose the weight?
Turn the lights up a little bit here. So like the padding is here, right, for your legs to support, but my legs sit here and here. So what ends up happening is I have to sit in the chair like this, right, and I lock it in, but I have no support here. So like I have to carry most of my weight the entire time I'm streaming, and it's killing my legs. Whereas this one is supportive all the way through. So when I sit down, I get support no matter where I sit. Dude, you know how much pain in the ass it is to return a chair, especially when you bought online? Yeah, I'm fat. I'm sure people make fun of me and put me on live stream fails and everything else now. Because I showed my fat gut. Is what it is. What am I going to do about it? Nothing. Sit there and wait for Rich to get on. Still makes you feel bad.
And the man can't even cough on stream? Damn.
Yeah, Dr. Zeus. Like, nobody wants to be made fun of. No, I've gotten heavier. Like, my health has done nothing but go downhill since fat camp. What happened? Well, after I got weight loss surgery, I got swatted 5 times. I had my Twitch taken from me. My income got cut in half.
What happened to his Twitch? How did he lose his Twitch?
At one point, I didn't have anywhere to stream but Facebook. I was super stressed out. I had just purchased a new truck. So, like, I didn't know what my future held. And, like, every day somebody was threatening me with even more. And it got...
Yeah, somebody like Wings, where it's real hard for him to just put down the fork, spoon, whatever he consumes his calories with. Ozempic might be the best thing. You know, we got to go Retta. We got to go Retta, Ozempic. We'll do Ozempic first, you know, then we'll do Retta after. Because, you know, that Ozempic is going to eat away the muscle tissue. At least with the Retta, we're able to retain some of the muscle tissue while still rapidly losing the weight. Yeah, it's going to take some PEDs, proper eating and exercise to crack through this mental blockage that is causing him to overeat still in current day. I would have thought he would have been defeated this demon a long time ago.
To the point where it's like I went back to soda and eating and binge eating and shit like that when I got stressed out. So that's what happened. That's exactly what happened. You take a person that has an unhealthy relationship with food and then you stress them out, they're probably going to eat again. Rich, you getting on, buddy? I am switching to something I do like. I'm waiting on somebody to get on to play duos with me. Okay. Dude, I couldn't take care of a new puppy. I barely could take care of myself right now. If you're going to live online, you can't let it stress you. My intention never was to live online. My intention when I started my YouTube channel was to make like dope ass videos and interact with people. And then I got laid off. Right? Then I got laid off. I never envisioned myself making a career out of this. It's just something I wanted to do because other people were doing it.
So are his streams just him just putting himself down for hours while he's online? Now imagine if I was like that. Well, guys, fucking tried to meal prep today. Chicken fell on the fucking floor. Cat started eating it. Let them have the chicken. Then fucking go to the gym. Somebody grabs the last 100-pound dumbbells. Can't do my chest press. That sucked. Had to get an oil change. That took 3 fucking hours. So before you know it, gym was too crowded. Didn't want to go at 3. Had to start on my stream at 6. Then after that, come online, dealing with the same weirdos, talking shit 24/7. Now I got to deal with that. So it's like the mental was fucked up there. So exactly. Imagine you just come on stream with that energy 24/7. Like see the thing about Wings, these guys are not gonna fucking feel sorry for you. On top of that, there's 2 chances that Wings had. I'm gonna say, right? First, it was the gastric bypass or lap band surgery or whatever he had. Then it was the boxing match. When he did the boxing match, I remember he went live for the first time because I had seen it, and people were just dumping super chats in his streams. They were just dumping super chats in there. And it's just like, I would have just catapulted off that. That would have been the turning point that I would have needed to take to really just morph into a brand new guy. Yeah, he had mad support, and it's just like, you didn't do anything with it? Shit's wild.
But then I got laid off, and I was on unemployment for like 2 years. So I'm like, I just kept making stuff for my channel. And right at the end of my unemployment, I had just gotten like a machinima contract. And like, I was like, I don't know. I was less than a month away from making real money, but I thought I was 3 to 4 months away from making real money. So like I sold like my boat to give me self-capital because I'd already ran through most of my savings and because like unemployment ain't shit. It's like $300 a week or some shit like that. $392, I think. So I'd ran through most of my savings and my unemployment. So I sold my boat to give me $10,000 to keep pushing. And when that happened, that's when my channel got partnered. And we started making the machinima money. And that was good money for like 2.5 years. And then like it started to fall off. And then there was like 2 bad years of machinima money. And then I got depressed. And at that...
Yeah, imagine just telling your audience depression, overeating. Oh, man. Hey, look, it's still not going to solve it. If you're depressed today, as soon as you get off stream, you're going to be depressed. So what are we going to do? Like I always say, depression solves nothing. You know what I mean?
During that major depression, PKA kicked me out. That was like late 2013, early 2014. And at this point, that year I got kicked out from. I got kicked out from Machinima in January 2013, and then PKA kicked me off like March 2014. And like, so I just sat there. Like that year, I think I made $9,000 the entire year.
Man, how the fuck you make 9 bands for the whole year? How do you even live? Is his house paid off?
I was living off savings again at that point, and I was just in a depression. That depression lasted a long time, from like 2014 till probably about 2018 after the weight loss surgery. So there was like 4 years of my life that was just a big, dark, black hole. And then I got the weight loss surgery, and I dropped 130 pounds in 2 months. I was feeling good. I was happy. People were cheering me on. A lot of people came by and donated for me to get the weight loss surgery. And I was doing good. And then the trolling stuff kicked in hard.
Damn, it's just crazy how these people like this just allow this online weirdos to just control your everyday living. Sticks and stones, man. You know, people try to come in my stream 24/7 with the dumb shit. I just installed FosaBot. We made it that much better. How many bans do we have tonight? Let's check. We banned 47 people that came out of 47 for no reason. You said, but imagine if I was 700 pounds? That would never happen. It's unimaginable. Cause me, I'm not a foodie where I just need food. Like I have to remind myself to eat. I have to be like, oh damn, I only had 2 meals today. Damn, I need another one. Damn, I need protein. That's why you always see me pausing my stream. I'm going down there getting a protein bar. I'm warming up a meal. I'm not eating because I love food. I'm eating to sustain, that's what eating should be. Eating should be to sustain, not to gorge and overeat, and then come on stream and cry about it after they paid for your lap band surgery.
And like, you know, like I said before, lost the Twitch account, which that fucked me up so badly, man. So
yeah, how the fuck did somebody like Wings lose their Twitch account? Like, what did you say? Like fucking Call of Duty?
So badly. Then they took away every other like alternative, right? So I couldn't even do like Twitch without a partnership and take like Stream Elements or stuff because they took that away too. Then they started like throwing foul strikes on my YouTube channel. And then at that point it was like, oh, I was straight back into eating at that point.
He said the hard R.
And then like, and then I got married.
He told somebody, I blah, 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 hope you're blah, 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 while playing code. Oh, okay. That'll do it.
And marriage picked me up. And Kelly's been my rock for a while. And then we did Locale Live. Well, the boxing match was in 2013. And we did Locale Live. And now we're here. What's the next step in my life? Who knows? But after Fat Camp, I was very embarrassed of myself in what I did at Fat Camp. And so it really f***ed my mental health. And I just started eating tremendously bad again. So I've put on like 50 pounds since like March of last year. So I went from like 400 to like 441 right now. So 41 pounds.
Wait, he said he went from what? Damn, how you just put on? Like, what is he gobbling up? Like, what type of shit is there to eat where you could just balloon up to 40 quick pounds? What are you just ordering? Wiener schnitzel?
Right now. So 41 pounds. And like, I don't know. So that's how you make an 18-year career by accident. I'd love to take a fishing trip, man, but like I'm not in good. I'm not in a good fit.
What's up?
First, I'm too busy. Not too busy. I'm too heavy to fit in a boat. Like a bass boat's got like a 500-pound weight limit. Me by myself makes that weight limit. I don't know. I'd love to take a fishing trip or something. This isn't a pity stream, man. It's not a pity stream at all.
I mean, the whole shit was a fucking pity stream. Damn, so Wings just hasn't cognitive has not picked up since we did that live stream 3 years ago. You see, it's just as simple as this. Being fat is a cosmetic and mental thing. It's either you want to lose the weight and live in your true form or you don't. Like, how hard is it to just not pick up the fork and gobble up food? You say, can we soul swap?
Can we soul swap this guy, LT?
How's he gonna make it to the factory? How would he make it to the Covenant Research Center? You've seen the Sprinter van. Like, you've seen the Sprinter van? Yeah, it's just, I can't even say it's sad to see Wings like this, because, I mean, it's all controllable via his reality. But, I mean, I tried to kind of have this talk with him back in 2023, and nothing has changed. I mean, I guess he just loves soda, snacks, and dinners. I mean, I guess that's what makes him feel better. But me, if I could think of something that makes me feel better, personally, that gives me a high in life, I would say just my purpose. Doing things that make me feel like I'm productive and successful. But picking up a soda or gobbling up dinners, it would never do it for me. But like I said, as far as Wings, there's options now. We're in the future. You got Ozempic to rapidly lose the weight, and then you got Retta to hold on to some of the muscle tissue post-weight loss once you want to pick up and tighten up the blubber. There's options for you. But, as I always say, all right?
The power is yours!
Ozempic kills your appetite so you wouldn't even have the urge. You know what I'm saying? Give yourself, a couple of stomach staple joints. And, somebody gave him $5 for pity. Nah, a man like him doesn't eat steak and eggs. That'd be the last thing that he needs. Fast digesting protein, not shit that's gonna sit in his gut and swim around like beef and red meats.